guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am building a very tiny modern looking house, and I've gotten the idea for this house from my Instagram. So I saw this beautiful tiny square modern looking house come by, and I was like, I need to build something like that. So I didn't go with the square shape, but I did stay into the modern theme, and I actually gave it a little bit of a fun shape, something different and nice, because a really square modern house was just not something that I was feeling at this point. So as you can see, using lots and lots of windows, and I do change around the windows when I start to furnish, because the windows were a little bit in the way, but you will see that of course further on in the video. So this house is going to have a bathroom, a dining area, kitchen, bedroom of course, and a living room. So it has basically everything your sim needs, and I do play tested everything works and is functional. To be honest, this isn't the smallest house in the Sims. I did a smaller tiny, I think it was a 5x5 square house that I did, my tiny bohemian, and I think I also did a tiny modern, but I'm not sure. So this is by far not the tiniest house that you can do, but it's tiny nonetheless. So yeah, here playing around with the roofing. I really wanted a roof there, but as you can see, it looks weird and it kind of annoyed me. So I do remove the roof again, and I just go with half walls all around. And it looks fine. I mean, it's a modern build, and in modern builds, half walls are acceptable. So anyways, here I am just trying to detail the outside of the house, really. It looked a bit flat and boring, so I just thought, well, let's put in some walls, let's use the wooden slates and make it look a little bit more interesting. Also, when I'm going to place the pool, I'm going to make a little shaded area so that the house looks a little bit better as well. And for the dance floor that I placed, I know it's not centered. I do center that before uploading, and I also forgot to detail the kitchen a bit more, so I didn't put in a sink and some clutter items. So I do that at the very end of the video. I was about to upload this to the gallery, and I was like, oh my gosh, you've forgotten something. So I quickly recorded that little piece, so you will see it in the video, but at the very end of the video I will center the dance floor, and I will put in some clutter in the kitchen. So yeah, so anyways, working with the front of the house, and at first I wanted the half walls to be gray, but as you could see, it looked weird, so I just go with white. So there's a lot of white in this house, but I do try and break it up with the wooden panels from City Living. So yeah, so anyways, here I saw that I had too much windows, and I needed some place to put a fireplace. So that's not going to stay, by the way, because that looked a bit weird, and I do adjust that when we are going to furnish. I think I'm going to delete a window and then place the fireplace against the wall. So anyways, here the kitchen. So I at first wanted to see where the kitchen needed to be, and it looks really nice there. And as you can see, I don't have the kitchen cabinet glitch in this build. I did have it in the previous build, but in this build it looks fine. So here the tiny toilet area or bathroom, and I play tested this, so you can use the sink, the toilet, and the shower. Of course the shower has enough space, so I really didn't need to play test it, but the toilet works fine. So yeah, here I'm just looking if I maybe should place the door on the side, but I didn't want it there, so I just went with the big door. So yeah, so as you can see, a seating area, which is functional. I mean, there's a lot of space, really. Your sim will not have any routing issues in this house. So at first I wanted to place the fireplace like this, but then going into further with the furnishing, I was like, I need to place a computer somewhere, and this takes just too much space from my house. So I do remove that, and then I remove a window like you could see, and then I placed everything a little bit more to the back so that I can place a computer there in that little corner. And I thought it was fun to place the computer on a diagonal. I don't know why, I just thought that it looked fun at that moment, and I do think so still that it looks really nice and different. So yeah, just furnishing everything and trying to make it look a little bit nice. So the color of the rug is going to change, by the way. It's not going to stay that color. And yeah, here trying out the bed. The bed is functional. Your Sims can sleep in it. They can go from the left and the right side, so it's functional from both sides. I didn't put in a side table or a nightstand because I just didn't have enough space. Of course, I could have like squeezed it in and pushed it in the walls, but I didn't want to do that, so I don't place any nightstands. So yeah, here making a little clothing area to fill in that space, really make it look a little bit more cozy and lived in. And a nice looking rug. I think I'm going for carpet. That's right, because the square rugs were a little bit too large or either too small, and yeah, I just decided to go with carpet instead. So yeah, not really much more to add at this point. So what are you guys doing with the New Year's Eve? It's almost New Year's Eve. It's the 28th of December whilst I'm recording it, and you guys are going to see this on the 29th. So it's like 2 days before New Year's Eve. Are you going to celebrate with your loved ones like I am? So I'm going to celebrate with my mother and all my sisters and my brother, and all of the children. So 10 grandchildren. So my mom has 10 grandchildren, and they are all going to be there, and my mom has a really tiny house, so that's going to be very interesting on how we all are going to fit in the living room. I think like a large piece of the family is going to be outside because we have a large group of smokers, so they usually stand outside the entire time. Not me, I'm not a smoker anymore. So and I think the children are going to play upstairs in my old bedroom. Yes, I still have my bedroom at my mom's house, by the way. I don't want her to get rid of it because when we go to Holland, I always sleep there with my husband, and the children as well. And yeah, it just really comforts me to know that my bedroom is still there and it's entirely intact, with all the posters and the wall painting that my little sister did is there as well. So she painted, how do you say that, a sea life landscape. She painted that on the walls, and it looks really nice and detailed. And she did that like, I think she was like 14 years old. So she's very talented when it comes to drawing and painting, and looks really nice. Anyways, yeah, trailing off here. So started with the pool, detailing it a little bit. I just add in that bubble and steam crate because I just like that. I really do like the look when you go in live mode, you see all the smoke, and yeah, I just really like that, and I decided to add that in. So yeah, here the landscaping. I decide to oh my gosh, so sorry. I decide to go with minimal landscaping. So all I do is this little section here, all around the right side of the house. I put in some plants and flowers to make it look nice and enclosed. But all of the other parts of the house, I do not landscape. I keep it very simple, clean. And I really am working on that at the moment because I know my landscaping sometimes isn't really, it doesn't really always fit the house. And I'm trying to work on that. So I really think this looks very nice. And yeah, it's so cozy and still very modern. So I do make a little shading area here for the seating area. It looks a bit bland really, so I decided to mimic what I did at the swimming pool area and make a little shaded area here. And I am also placing a chimney with a fireplace, so you really have a very cozy outdoor seating area for your sim. So you can either use this for 1 sim or 2 sims, because there is a double bed, so you can definitely live here with 2 sims. But I did design this as a single sim house or a bachelor pad really, but you can do whatever you want with the house and use it as you please. You can even add on, because on the right side there's a little bit more space on the lot, so you can definitely add in like 2 or maybe even 3 more bedrooms for a family. So yeah, we are almost finished with the build here, just playing around with that fireplace. I really wanted it there, but it was floating as you could see, so I needed to place a foundation under it. So yeah, here I think that's one perfect, a perfect patio couch, and I also used some little items from the backyard stuff pack. And I have to say, there's no custom content in this build. Did I say that already? I'm not sure, but anyways, no CC in this build. The CC builds will be starting from next week, so this week I will not be building with custom content just because I don't have the time for that. But when everything settles down, I will be starting my CC builds and of course continuing the no CC builds as well. So yeah, we are almost finished here, just fencing everything off, making, I think I'm going to make a little pathway as well, and then I'm going to detail the kitchen. Not really detailing, I'm just going to put in a a tea maker and some clutter items, and that's it. But yeah, we are almost at the end of the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick little tiny modern house. I mean, it looks gorgeous. I really like it. Let me know in the comment section below the video what you guys think of the house. And yeah, if I don't speak to you guys again, have a great weekend and celebrate it with your family or friends. I don't know, but either way, I wish you all the best for the new year that is coming. And yeah, I hope that you guys have a great evening. So anyways, don't forget to leave your likes if you liked it, and if you loved it and this is the first video that you guys see from me, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Thank you.